Hello. Let me see if it's working. So I guess I'll just wait for people to show up. I'll do my own thing in the meanwhile. I'm gonna wait until my medicine takes effect. Um, I'll do this for 90 minutes and see, I don't want it to be too long, so. But I don't have much to do today. I just gotta do yoga and ASMR later. I'll read you today's headlines. I'm sorry. Okay, my setup was messed up. Uh, okay, come back. A surprise boycott saves South Korea's president from impeachment. Syrian rebels claim control of fourth city and advance toward Damascus. French President Macron rolls out the red carpet for Trump ahead of Notre Dame reopening. No concerns. Republicans dismiss ethics issues with Musk Ramaswamy. Why top internet sleuths say they won't help find the United Healthcare CEO killer. Most serious charge dismissed in New York City subway car death. Jurors considering lesser charge. Wire flags at half staff today. December 7 is Pearl Harbor. What is it? Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. That's today. Storm Derek batters UK and Ireland, leaving one dead and hundreds of thousands without power. Explosion hits apartment block in the Netherlands. Wow. Okay, so that's what's going on. So yeah, I'm just hanging out for 90 minutes. I'll talk about myself once, stuff kicks in. Once I can't help myself. But I'm not gonna force myself to talk about myself. Mic test. Mic test. Better. Wow. This better. Okay, now I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. I'm not gonna say anything until people show up. Kind of like pointless to talk to yourself when you have a talk show. Like, who are you talking to, Cal? I don't know, but it's being recorded. That's something. I think. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. What I'm gonna eventually do is read you some Sanskrit um, verses until people show up and have questions. And I wanna just do something with myself while I'm waiting. Okay. Last talk. So yeah, let me read something while I'm waiting. Oh, hello, Lowlight. Wow, somebody actually showed up. It's a miracle. Not like Jesus' level miracle, but this is a miracle. You're late. That's fine. You showed up. You saved my show. A lot better now. Thank you. Cool. Thank you. Alright, missing teeth. How are you doing, Lowlight? So chat, well, viewers, if you're watching this later, you can't see the chat at all. So I'm gonna read you what it says. So hopefully it translates 90% of the time. I'm aware of it is what I'm trying to tell you. You guys can't see what I'm seeing. So it's like I think he's lying about reading the text history, and I think he's making stuff up or changing the sentences in the chat. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Baphomet's specialty, right? Like really, I got nothing better to do. Puff puff. I'm doing pretty bad since I'm sick. I think I have COVID. COVID is real. I took all the vaccines. Now it's what is it? The seventh one, the eighth one, or is it the ninth one? Like I lost count. I don't even want to look it up. I'm not gonna look it up. I know it's right there. Click, click, click. But the muscles that resonates with the spine cord nerves, it's like I'd rather do something else. I'm sorry to hear that, Lowlight. You think you have COVID. What is COVID? Define COVID to me. Thank you. Thank you, Lowlight. Oh, actually, hold back on the COVID thing because I got YouTube flagged last time. So I don't want this channel to be about COVID because they blocked me for saying something. I better not talk about it. I hope they forgive me for even now, like until this point minute, because they like took down the video and gave me a warning, like do not talk about COVID. It makes my throat sore, want to vomit, headaches, losing taste, and tired. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm even more apologetic because I can't talk about COVID or anything related to it. Because that'll, what did they say? That'll possibly get me banned, and or, 1 week of no streaming, going live, or uploading, or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't even. But they're really, really, really strict. So if that's it. I don't wanna. And please forgive me. I hope nothing has been said that pertains, any of my opinions about the whatever it is. I don't want to talk about. Thank you very much. Okay, now it's off topic. Cool. Thank you. Did you know that a lot of presidents are in France and it's okay? Don't worry. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna delve into it. If it's the thing that I don't want to talk about is what it is about. Um, The playlist that I'm listening to on Spotify right now, in case anybody's interested at all, I don't think anybody is, but in case there's that one person going scratching, what is that person listening to? What is that thing? What is Pig listening to? I'm listening to my own Spotify playlist called Study Music. It should be on my profile. There's a link to my profile and my YouTube page. If you could somehow make it there to YouTube, if if you're one of a million people who have no choice but to know what I'm doing, because otherwise you're just scratching your head going like I've heard this somewhere. Like I've heard the I've heard the sonata the time. I've heard that Sanskrit, but I don't know from where. Was it from a, horse petting? It's like number three is gonna make it. No, it's number eight. Number eight's gonna make it. No, it's number nine. Number nine's gonna. No, I don't know. It's number two. Two. Oh, where's number one? Do you know Notre Dame departs Paris? It burned a while ago, but today reopening. It's reopening. Sorry. Notre Dame de Paris. Never been to, and I've never been outside of the U.S. for the last 34 years. So from 1990 until now, I did not get out of like the tri-state area, and mostly just stuck in New York City. Yeah, I'm living in the U.S. It says, "Oh, you are living in the U.S." That's what it says. Thanks for being here, low light. You're keeping low light in my talk show. Ha ha ha. Sorry, my mind just goes pew. You're so the viewer says that the the username of the chat person that who I'm conversing with is the name is low light, and I just said thank you for providing low light to my talk show, because otherwise there's nobody else here, just one person. It's gotten 2 views. That's good enough for me. Need 2 to 3 witnesses. 3 is better than 2, but 2 is better than nothing. So I got 2. That's good enough for me. Good enough to establish testimony. That's all I'm doing here is trying to establish, because testimony, inside of a testimony is our truth, or the truth, or whatever you call this thing called truth. That's what a testimony is for. So you need 2 to 3 witnesses, because once you have 2, then once you have 3, because now at that point you got 2 witnesses plus the experiencer. So you got 3 people interacting with one experience. So you establish, with 3 people, you establish the truth. With 4, you're strengthening it. You're providing like if you're building a bridge, you're strengthening it somehow. I don't know anything about bridges, but somehow that came up to my mind. So you're building a bridge and you're providing more support to the bridge. That's what the fourth person, who's the third witness, comes in. And so the more you have, the more powerful the truth gets. So the more believers you have, you're strengthening the truth, establishing the truth. But once the truth is firmly, depending on what kind of, if it's one of those absolute truths, there's, if when an infant just born out of the womb of a woman knows this truth, that kind of truth, that's like forever. But those, I don't know how many there are, but probably just one or two. You could you could say those are pretty rare, but they, the absolute truths are like they're absolute. I mean, is it a coincidence that every single nation, or almost every single nation, somehow has the sound ma, or mo, or whatever the sound is close to the effect of mo, is associated with mother? Is that a coincidence? Okay, so, it's that before. Oh, you are living in the U.S., and I guess Low Light didn't know that I was living in the U.S. And I said yes, I was living in the U.S. I just got a reply saying I wasn't sure. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you again for showing up here. I'm just so I guess the mood that I was going for is I'm gonna make like a homemade cafe setting. Have like a cup of coffee with half and half, and too much info. Like I'm gonna. Yeah, the only two things I have planned out for today which I have to do are yoga exercise and ASMR. So I'm gonna do yoga exercise right after this, and then I could also add on to that the regular chanting that I do also. Also, have a question. Are you living in an apartment? I live in a townhouse. Yeah. Just rented a room, and for now, it's I guess the more I think about it, the more I see that um, God did best He could, or God did the best God could in order to help me to survive through the ordeal that I'm going through now. Um, and also, God is showing me what my faults are, or the sins that I've committed has led to any, you know, uh, mis, uh, like bad things that happen around me. I'm learning that I must have done something horrible in my past life, or one of my past or in my past lives. That's all I could think of. Also, I noticed that you're pretty muscular. Did it only come by doing yoga or some other sports? Uh, Mostly because if you could just go back to my July video and see that I'm trying to be chunky, and it didn't really go well with me, so I went the other way. Eventually, after that happened, after I started podcasting, because I became conscious of people witnessing my testimony, which is the videos that I make. Those are all my testimonies to, am I gonna survive like a fatal wound that I've carried all these years, which I should have died from because it's pain. should be, good enough to kill 20 times the amount of people with lethal pain, which I've carried for quite some time now. And the dreams you get are I should have called it like nightmares you get from these pains is like, you have no idea. So yeah, just yoga. Yoga's good enough. I mean, like, like what are does it depends where the person wants to go. Like, does the person want to be a muscular balloon? Like, is that what the person wants, or does the person actually want to get in touch with the body and get into the most comfortable, um, and that includes visual, um, yeah, everything, and include whatever has positive effect on your soul. And yoga, um, the I've modified the yoga that I do. I modified Ashtanga yoga and just watered it down. Basically, I watered it down. I made it really just easy for myself so I could do it myself. Otherwise, I can't do the um, the amount of effort that Ashtanga yoga, or the original Ashtanga, asks the practitioner to give. You know, I don't have the amount of energy. I can't do what they ask the practitioner to do. Like, does that mean you suck? Nah, yes, you got me there. I suck. So I called it easy yoga. I watered it down. Like I said, because why did you water it down? Well, first of all, so I could do it every day. Because moving around is better than not moving, and that's Guru Shunu himself actually said action is better than inaction. So at least moving around a part of your day. Sorry. So moving around a part of your day is better than not moving around at all. Period. So that's one thing. And second is, I believe that breathing is is more important than the posture. If once you get into an uncomfortable posture, the breathing is not free. Once the breathing is not free, you're you're ruined. you're doomed. So I want to make my posture so that I can breathe as freely as possible. So first three. If there are 5 breaths, you have to take the first 3 breaths. I take it at my easiest stance of the posture, easiest mode of the posture, if you will. Uh, and then the next 2 breaths, I uh, straighten or try to straighten my spine, because when you straighten your spine, your body's trying to heal. If that makes sense. 'Cause that's why a lot of times, sometimes it's really hard to straighten your spine because the body is trying to refuse to be healed for one reason or another, which I don't know. But when you straighten your spine and when you breathe in that straightened state, straightened out state, if you're when your back is straight and when you breathe in that state, your body's healing more than if your spine if your spine weren't straight, if that makes sense to you. Okay. Okay, thank you for those precision. I guess precision means like a conversation. And yeah, you're right, better to be consistent. That's the second time I heard that word from people that I know. You're the second person who mentioned that word, consistent, about me, or about what I do. Oh yeah, if I didn't have my fatal injury, would I be doing like this YouTube thing the same way that I'm doing now? Absolutely not. Like, are you kidding me? If I had a choice, No, I wouldn't. First of all, I wouldn't even YouTube. I would work with major put film production companies like Prime, Hulu, uh, Netflix, whatever else is out there that like makes you you know because we're talking SAG extra. Like if you know what SAG is, as SAG, Screen Actors Guild. Um, if you're a SAG extra, like which I was until 2019 for 3 years, I believe. No, 2 years, 2 years. I don't know. I have to double check, but I was doing that, and it was happen. It was better than anything else out there for me. Um, I lost it, and I lost it. It's been 5 years, and it's hard. It's getting harder and harder to talk about it because the more the time passes, the more it seems like it was just a dream. Yeah, but you are getting better slowly but surely, isn't it? And that's the question. I'm gonna read the question again. Yeah, but you're getting better slowly but surely, isn't it? And the answer, the truth is yes. I didn't believe it until it happened. I don't know what that means. Like I didn't even believe it until it happened. My voice got better. I said, "What in the world? Wait, that just like snuck up on me. What happened to my voice? what, what, what do I have an extra, set of batteries?" And that what that did was it gave me a major portion of faith, and faith means trust. Once I knew that it's possible to do something else other than to wait for time to pass by you so you could die peacefully. There is something else, and it became a form of trust or faith. So, and the funniest thing was from that point, when I noticed that I was healing, that I myself noticed that I was healing, from that point, I became a procrastinator. I don't know what that means, but I guess I'm a pig after all. I got better, and I just like started going like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like you're getting better. It's like, "Yeah, yes, I know. I just don't want to do it anymore." It must be part of like the bad inner child left over from you know you punish a child. You can't eat until 8 p.m. You have to wait for an hour because there's such and such thing that you have to learn the lesson, so you can't eat for 1 hour. That's a punishment. So 8 p.m. arrives, and the meal is a sumptuous meal. You got everything you asked for, and suddenly you go, I don't want to eat anymore. That's I don't know. That's the only way I could describe it at this point. Like you're healing, sir. Like no comment. It's like leave me alone. I'm still worried about YouTube like flagging me, and they're serious. When YouTube is like they're huge. you, you are YouTube. YouTube is you. YouTube is YouTube, and there's no escape. Thanks for being here again, low light, and thank you for providing low light to my talk show, so it keeps on burning. It keeps burning on. YouTube is. I can't even. Well, YouTube is hella rude. I hope I don't get flagged for if you could refrain yourself from, stating your opinions on YouTube, I would appreciate it because I would like to read your comment, but if I find that if my talk show, my entire channel, and which is what the funniest thing is, I don't even have that many viewers. Like I have barely a couple of hundred subscribers. You know, And today is December the 7th, 2024. I only have barely a couple of hundred viewers. Period. And I don't know about other creators, or am I a creator? I don't even know. I just record everything I do. This is what I do for healing. I do it for I record these things for 10 to 11 to 12 hours a day. You know, I because if I do heal, people are not gonna they will want to see whether, even if they like me or not, or if they want to watch it or not. They have to figure it out how I healed myself. If especially to the point that if my teeth show up, like if I get like set of new teeth naturally instead of having dentists to help me out. Because the problem with this situation here is this was not a natural occurrence. My part of my brain, which was must have been ruptured, cut off the blood supply, and the teeth eventually broke off, and yeah, it fell out. And once I once I saw that it was broken off, I knew that my film career, was over. So yeah, this is the whole thing that happened to me is brain damage. Don't think too much about that part, mister. You need to focus on the future, exactly like you're doing right now. Also, is Pig your real surname? That's really. Take that, Pig. Are you not only a pig, you're really, really piggy. You're the most piggish pig I've ever met. Um, sorry. If I offended you, I apologize. I had to go. I had to try to. I try in vain to be comical about what you wrote there. Mine is Mulan, which can be translated by windmill. Mulan. I don't know. All I know is Sanskrit. I like Sanskrit. Leave me alone. Other languages, leave me alone. Other languages not welcomed here. Only Sanskrit allowed. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. You can't chat on your own talk show. Are you serious? Yeah, because they'll be like, say like a religious person needing to pray in the middle of his own talk show, trying to pray to his God in the middle of his talk show. Would you allow that to happen? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Like, when one has to go, he has to go. I don't know. Sorry. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No, Pig is not my real surname. Uh, I don't know where to start. So I am, yeah, ooh, I'll show you my meme. Meme is good for this, because now it feels like I'm lecturing. Give me 1 second here. Let me just pull out everything. So I'll show you something, and I'll start with, what my roots are. Yeah, what's pig's roots? Who cares about bacon? You care about the roots of bacon? Very solid roots. Yeah, his ancestors were declared holy by, the creator of the universe himself. Like, who cares? It's bacon. Um, yeah, I'm an eggless vegetarian, which, gives me the right to make fun of people who eat non-vegetable stuff. I drink milk. I don't consume eggs. Eggless vegetarian. Milk gives me the protein that I need, and also the fat that I need, and also if you're good enough, you could connect with the cows that the milk was produced from, and thank them, and they in turn will give you energy. And cows are that sensitive. That's why you don't mess with cows generally. Karmic wise speaking, if you want your karma to be better, maybe refrain from uh, try, if you're like a heavy beef eater and have bad karma associated with eating beef, and if you started to realize it, or I don't know, then choose some other source than you know the meat that I've mentioned. Sorry, I don't want to sound too controversial here. Everything is controversial. I only have 200 something something subscribers. Like, what's gonna happen if it ever gets, the 10 times that, maybe, hopefully one day. It's like, oh, he can't open his mouth because everything he says is taboo. Like, how, wow, how, what the? Don't say what. What? You're out. I watched a bit of your video with memes, right? Sorry. Sorry to hear that. I mean, viewer down. It's an emergency. A viewer down. It's like, what happened? The person fell asleep. It's like, it was that boring? Yes, sir. It was that boring, sir. Can you take that? Can you take it? It's like a punch to the gut. Ow. Give me time. I will learn to take it. Okay, where's the meme? Okay, so here are my ancestors, or here is one of my ancestors, or here's my first ancestor. So I'm gonna show you. So if you could sit there, it says, Mr. Pig's first ancestor came out of one of these holes. Mr. Pig is 79th direct male descendant. So, yeah, there is no female from the first great times, 79, whatever, grandfather to me. There's nobody was a female descendant in my line, particular line. No, I was tired of my day. It was like 2 a.m. Oh, okay. No. It doesn't matter. I don't care what. I mean, how much do I care if a person falls asleep while I'm telling them what was the video all about? No, I'm talking about me. Yeah, I'm talking in this video. I'm gonna tell you how important memes are. If you don't want to listen to the truth, the memes are this, effing important. Like, get the hell out of my channel. There, I said, get the hell out. Oh no, it's the end of the world. He said, get the hell out. 3 times in the same video. He said it once directly and 2 indirectly. And did he say it the 4th time? We don't know. We have to go back and play it back. So yeah, if you Wikipedia it, it says it goes back about 4,200 years, I believe. That was when my first ancestor came out of the earth from the ground, and from then until now, there has been no other Koreans, no other Korean males in my male line from the first to me. I am the yeah, that's the meaning of a direct male descendant. There's no other Korean person mixed with my particular line from the first demigod to me, and that's a little important if you know what I'm talking about. And if it doesn't make sense to you, it'll start making more sense starting on the 13th, which is coming up. And, now 6 days left. It'll start making more sense because I'm for some reason I do rely heavily on prophecy. I might not look it. I might sound like very calculated, but sometimes I do take some leaps of faith, saying like this must be true. Like from everything that I know now, my conjecture is that this must be true to the point that I could utilize it somehow to my advantage. Are the stones shaped like triangles? Are the stones shaped like triangles? Never even thought about it. I thought they were round. By the way, Sita from Ramayana also came out of the earth. So it's not the first time this event happened. I believe it happened at least twice, if not more. Um, uh, People were born out of the sacrificial fire. People were born out of water. People were born out of the wind. People were born out of uh, and these were not just people. Sorry, when I said people, these are not just ordinary people. All these people that I've just described are demigods. If you're born of the wind, you're from the wind god. So therefore, you are demigod, which is I believe that was King Yahusha. That's Jesus' real name, and his his particular god's origin, I believe, was the wind because it got up here out of thin air. And there's if you're born of the born out of the fire or the sacrificial fire, then you are from the fire god, Agni. And by the way, the wind god's name is Man, I forget the name of the wind god. Sorry, I have to. No, this I have to research. See, you do a talk show. You think you're gonna remember things. That's why you take notes. That's why. That's why you do the same thing over and over and over and rehearse because you think you're gonna remember things. You forget, and you even forget what we were thinking. What was I thinking about? Why is this important? I don't want to do this. Yes, I do. Um, forget what my point is, but let me see. Does Kuroshino came from the earth too, from the ground? No, I believe Kuroshino actually came from a human father who was of a Russian race. His race itself was like a demigod race, meaning like well, instead of just having just one of these gods, which you're seeing right now here, you have these are three demigods emerged out of three holes. You have like millions of demigods calling themselves of the same race. That's what you're dealing with because Krishna is from the Vrushnui race, which is so powerful enough that Krishna himself, before he left the earth at the age of around 125 or so, he destroyed his own race because he saw the future, or he knew that the earth could not sustain itself. Earth could not be sustained with his race dominating all over the earth because one Vishnui could get rid of 4,000 people within minutes with bare hands. And that's an understatement. In case people have trouble believing it, it's like, oh, that's probably nothing, and that's coming from a Vishnui. It's like, oh, you mean like regular humans or superhumans? That'll be their response. What are we talking about here? What do you mean 4,000 people in a few minutes? Are we talking about regular humans or superhumans? 4,000 superhumans in a few minutes could take a while. 4,000 regular humans. Oh, well, that's nothing. You could have said 10,000. 10,000, 30 seconds, I could do it. You mean regular humans, right? It's just like 90% of the population? Yes, sir. Mr. Krishnui. Like, that's nothing. Listen, you want me to have lunch too before or afterwards? Yeah, the Vishunuis or special people. If you like the Dragon Ball Z, we're talking the actual Saiyans here. That's what the Vishnui race was. There were really really powerful beings that Gershino had to get rid of before, he left. He himself left the earth. He I believe he drowned the entire ocean into the sea. That's what I think happened. I try to double check it. So it makes like so. Mr. Pig, somebody's offended that you are laughing at the demise of the Vishnui race and the city of the what was the city's name? Vishnui. I'll find it. Give me 1 second here. Did you know Thanos? I don't know what the Thanos. Also, what is the name of the wind god? Yeah, okay. I think it's Varuna. Varuna? Varuna is someone else. No, it's Ocean. The wind god. Vayu. I'll type it. It's VAU. VAU. VAYU. Sorry, Vayu. 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 It's a double R, so it's Va. It's not Bayu, it's Vayu. 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 And the sound should relate to the visual image of the wind when you think about it. I'm gonna adjust this a little because I think that should just stay on there because that should answer a lot of questions. And there's a second one which I'm, gonna show. So it's been 1 hour since my the start of the stream. It's been about 1 hour, 58 minutes to be exact, and I think I'm gonna go for another hour. That's my goal at this point. I might go even longer because all I have today to do is yoga for several hours from now, which is several hours from now. So I have several hours to spare until things make more sense. Did you know Thanos? I don't know what Thanos is. So let me tell you the residents of the Vershnuis, which the city entire I claim that I believe that the entire city of Dwaraka. I think that's the name. Somehow just came to me. Dwaraka. Ah, yep, found it. Found the exact article. That's a miracle. So this is the archaeological findings. Let me see if I can show you the. I don't want to. Like, it's better that I have a better source, such as an archaeological findings, so people could be relatable to each other. Okay, so it says the ancient city of India, city of Dwaraka, is said to have sunk beneath the Arabian Sea. Now, so it's that's what I was saying. I think the entire city was sunk by Krishna himself before he passed away himself at the age of 125 or so, and this happened just before he passed. He didn't take his own life. He was taking a nap, and I believe a hunter mistook him for a deer, and he shot him in the leg, and somehow that caused his soul to pass away. I believe he was shot in the leg. That I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's how it happened. So one of the seven holy pilgrimage centers in India, the sweet city of Dwarka, is not only of religious importance but also archaeological. The city's ancient incarnation, referred to in the epic Mahabharata as the ancient kingdom of Krishna, was spread across almost 84 kilometers as a fortified city where the Gomati River and the Arabian Sea meet. According to the text, the ancient city was sunk beneath the Arabian Sea upon Krishna's death. In the second half of the last century, archaeologists made attempts to find physical evidence of the sunken city off the coast of the modern-day Dwaraka, so they can prove its existence beyond doubt. So this is how far science is catching up, which they have to even prove that it even existed because it's not there anymore. Because like I said before, Krishna left, he sunk the entire city beneath the ocean, underneath the ocean. Sorry, yeah. He just went like evil Goku on the his own race. You know, he wiped out his own race because he saw that the Earth and its inhabitants could not bear the power of the Version We race. You know, his own people. So he believed that I believe that he believed that he was doing the Earth a favor by getting rid of his own powerful people, who claimed that they could destroy 10,000 people within 30 seconds. If you gave them a lot of beer, I don't know. In the second half of the last century, archaeologists made attempts to find physical evidence of the sunken city off the coast of the modern-day Dwaraka so they can prove its existence beyond doubt. As a result, many artifacts have been discovered underwater, such as stone blocks and pillars. However, the exact age of these findings is still being debated. Now, archaeologists are planning an underwater dig to look for the foundations of the ancient city walls. If they find the exact location of the settlement, it will be of tremendous historical significance to India. So yeah, that's where we are. So, so that's an archaeological thing. Let me see if I can find the. Tunnel. Okay, Mister, I have to go soon because I need to work on my After Effect project. Wow, cool. Sounds cool. Thank you. To go soon. Yes, I got that. Thanos was inspired by that, I'm sure. Ah, I mean, Thanos. The actual definition of Thanos. It's for Marvel Comics. Thank you. Have a good day. Namaste. I'll stick around for at least half an hour. And if nothing happens, I'll shut it down. Okay. Um, I'll take that out for now. Have a great future session of yoga. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you for dropping by. Namaste again, low light. It says Namaste once again, Mr. Okay, I'm gonna take a 5 minute break, and as a matter of fact, I'll type it here, or I'll do this. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now. While you wait, would you like to play a round of Super Quiz of the Day?
Okay.
The skill, Super Quiz of the Day can help you with that. Did you want to enable it?
No.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm taking a break. Thank you. I took a really good nap. It's refreshing. Yeah, I'm gonna put the meme back on. Oh, so that's one. You know what? I'll switch the meme to something else right now. Trap. And this is why I claim Sylvia. Yeah, I'm gonna read a Sanskrit text while you guys are doing this thing. Until you guys show up. Let me see. No, not yet. No. Mic test. Mic test. It's a little farther than I would like, but I'll live with it. Yeah, move a little closer. Okay, a little better. Cool. Thank you. It's nobody's here. So after the show's over, I'm gonna do I guess I'll do yoga. I'm gonna probably just wrap it up in 10 minutes. Yeah, and then I'll do yoga in half an hour. Yeah, in a half an hour. And then all I have to do is ASMR. I might do the chanting before ASMR. I might even have time to do that. That's my schedule for today. But yeah, my body needs to do yoga. Alright, so I'm gonna shut it down in about 7 minutes. Unless somebody shows up and has specific questions. After I answer the question, I'll just sign off. Okay, so this is, I guess, about what I expected. A pre-December the 13th Friday talk show. Nobody really showed up. One person showed up. It says 5 views. No. I'm gonna go lie down for 2 minutes. I'm gonna pretend that, taking a 2 minute break. Adjust this. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now.
Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna do this for another 2 minutes and then I'll sign off. Unless somebody has a specific question about, Vedic religion or any the Sanskrit related stuff or anything. Um, okay. What I'm gonna do is this. Should I go for another half an hour? Wait for somebody to talk about something, or I have two options. I could finish the broadcast right here. Oh, sorry. I have to show this at all times with the yarmulke at the same time. It's a code. Um, or I could entertain myself once more and wait for another half an hour. So I still have time while speaking. The only thing that's needed to be done. Well, then again, it's really subjective at this point. What do I want to do? Not sure. Well, if I'm gonna, so I'm not gonna just sign off just now. So what I'm gonna do is talk once more. Yeah, you've heard it right. I'm not gonna say the word again. And then go from there. That's all I could think of. I'm gonna talk once more, talk, and then see what happens. Never thought of doing it this way, but this really helps. Huh? So welcome to my channel. I'm the biblical. I'm the one that's claiming to be the biblical. Are you talking about biblical and you can't even say biblical? Biblical creature in the Bible from Revelation 13 who's who is called the beast, and his number is 666. And that's who I am claiming to be. Well, sir, for the beast, you surely look like hell. Thank you very much. I thought it was the handsome devil, not like an actual beast. Sorry. What makes you the beast? What credentials you have? I speak Aryan Sanskrit. I'm the one of the only people remaining in the entire world who could speak Aryan Sanskrit. Um, and what does Sanskrit have to do with anything? It's the language of immortals. It's not just a human language. It's the language of the creator. It's the language of this creation. Sanskrit is the language of this creation. Once again, for the third time, Sanskrit is the language of this creation. Oh, Mr. Burfeet, namaste. You finally showed up. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to make this work for me. It worked. Not this. This works for me. Cool. Good to have you here. You're the second active viewer um, today for the show. So yeah, ask me away anything if you have any questions. I don't have much to say. So I showed two memes. I showed this one and another one. I'll pull it up for you, I guess. But I'll go back to this one because the other one was on for like an hour. Um, Give me 1 second. I have to reset my setting here. Technology. Like, work with me, please. I'm not that good at this. Um, so this is the meme that I pulled up before, which you might want to talk about a little, maybe more than an average person. Okay, unfortunately, I have to do this. Okay, so this is the meme that I showed before. DW, haha. I don't know what DW is, but the message is well, first, Mr. Burfy says, Namaste, Mr. Pig. His name is Burfy, it's not Mr. Burfy. And then he said, yeah, or he or she, yeah, DW, haha. Don't worry, haha. Thank you. So yeah, I talked about the significance of my first ancestor coming out of these holes, which qualifies him as a demigod. Because this sort of instance is not isolated. This is things like this used to happen all over the world. Not frequently, but it would happen every now and then, and this was an actual thing that used to, people were born out of the fire, people were born of the water, people were born of the wind, people were born of the earth. In this case, it's the earth. And these weren't just people. These people that I'm, whose births, which I've mentioned, being of these elementals, it qualifies them as demigods, basically. So, yeah, they actually exist, and this is the Vedic texts confirm it. Sita was born of the fire, the earth. Sita from Ramayana, the wife of Rama. Sorry, I'm being harassed right now because I'm having too much fun and they wouldn't allow it. But so because of that, I'm gonna take one more hit because it's only fair. Because I'm having fun and nobody's gonna take that away from me. And this is my non-violent tactic to fight back. I'm gonna fight back. Yeah, the qualification of a demigod is that they were born of the elementals and maybe a human mother. The elementals being of fire, of thunder, of you know, water, of the earth, of the wind, and also I believe Jesus was the son of a particular elemental god as well. Out of the wind, his god appeared from thin air. You know, the wind god, and the wind god's name is Vayu, and also the father of Hanuman, which is a Hindu god. I'll show you his picture so people know what I'm talking about. This is like a lecture thing now with my memes. Um, Thank you for showing up. I'm really grateful. Now you made the talk show alive again. Before you, there was low light, and I thought how interesting the username is because low light was providing literally low light to my show until you showed up. So this is Hanuman, and his father is also Vayu, which is the wind god. So in essence, Hanuman, who was not 100% human being, he was born of a monkey race, holy monkey race mother, and a god made of thin air, or the wind god, Vayu, and it's specific. I mean, like everybody who knows Hinduism knows that. Who's the father of Hanuman? Everybody will say Vayu, of course, like Vayu. What are you talking about? So everybody, this is not an extraordinary knowledge. This is a common. This is ordinary knowledge among any Hindus. Who's the father of Hanuman? Like who's not the physical father. Physical father, some people might not know, but everybody knows who the real father of Hanuman is, and it's wind god. It's the wind god, Vayu. Who was his physical father? Who was the physical father of Hanuman? Geshari or Gesha? Let me see. They don't even give the Sanskrit, original Sanskrit characters of this name. Are you kidding me? So it's Gesari or whatever it is that's written in the alphabet. You know. So I don't like it. I want to. I want to see um original Gesari, I guess. Too bad I can't see the original Sanskrit. Oh, Gesari Sanskrit. Okay, so ask me anything. Gesari in Sanskrit. Huh. What say you? Gesari came up. Gesari, thank you very much. Now I can see it. Because now it's in Sanskrit. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about here. Oh, I got it. Okay. Sometimes you have to go to another place and come back. So you see that there? Oops. Ke, Kesari. That's a lot better than the alphabet thing. Mr. Pig, give me a moment. My father wants to pray to Nara, Narasimha. I probably have to have lunch too. I'm sorry, I don't know if you know, but I'm still a teenager. Oh wow, I didn't even know. Sorry, I thought Mr. Burfy based because I based somehow I relied on the icon that he has, which looks like from here. So I'm not gonna like. Sorry. Um. Hmm. No, I'll do something about it. Cut it out and edit. That's what I'll do. And make this private later. But yeah. Oh yeah, so this video is gonna be edited. This will be made private, so only I can look at it at the end of it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit the whole video, so I'll leave out the stuff that I'll need and just have all the active parts for sure. Otherwise, that's about it. So I still can make my own decisions and stuff. No, that's perfectly fine. Thank you very much. I'll be back soon. Thank you. Namaste. Okay. Reality check. Kesari, Kesari. It was a physical form of Hanuman's father. Alright, so I'm gonna end the show in 12 minutes. Thank you for showing up. Whoever showed up. But very, you guys still believe in miracles. Or at least are is trying to believe. I'm trying to believe. It's the hardest thing I'll ever do is trying to believe. So let me take a few minutes of break, and I'll stick around for a few minutes and I'll end it. Thank you. Alexa, set the timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
Oh wow. So when I'm gone, more people show up. What does that mean? If 5 more people showed up from like when I was taking a break and now, you know. I'm gonna stick around for 6 more minutes. See what happens there, I guess. Should I read you guys some Sanskrit verses? I'll read you Eka Kushara Kavachamu. Eka Kushara Kavachamu. Okay, I'll just read you, Oh, can I do this? Pa, pa, pa. And you can see what I'm reading. It's not the Yoga Sutra. It's, this. Alright, so Eka Kusharagano Pati Kavachamu. I'm not gonna be too accurate on this. I'm just gonna read it once. If I really miss the mark, then I'll read it again. But if it sounds like it matches the writing, then I'll just move on. I'm not gonna be too strict in this particular reading. Trailokiya Mohana Kavachamu. Shri Ganewe Shaya Namaha. Namasatasumai Ganewe Shaya. Saivavikna Vinashine. Karya Naman Peshu. Saiveshu Pujito Yaho Surairapi. Bhagavati Uvacha. Bhagavan은 Devadevesha Loka Nugrahaka Rakaha. Idani Shiroturu Mechuchami Kabacham Yatuparaka Ashitamu. Eka Kusharasya Manutrasya Tevaya Puritena Chatasaya. Vadaitadu Viti Vadubetava. Vadaitadu Viti Vadudeva Yadite Paralapa Samyahamu. Let me lower my music volume. Because the thing about reading Sanskrit is my ears become so sensitive. Because I have to hear everything that's coming out of my in-hole. Yeah, there you go. Ishvara Uvacham Shurunu Devi Prabhakushuyomi Na Kyeyamapite Turubamu. Ega Gusharasya Manandrasya Kavacham Savaka Madamu. Yasya Samaranoma Tureno Na Bikunaha Prabhavananti Hi. Trikala Mekakalam Ba Ye Patananti Sada Naraha. Deshwam Kubapi Payam Nasati Sagangrame Sagangatue Girao. Putaveta la Rakashopilgra Haishijapi Na Batiate. Idam Gavachamajinya Tuvan Yo Japed Ganana Yakam Na Ja Sedati Ma Bunoti Mudvo Baishoshatai Rapi Akoro Me Yatonga. I'll say Baishoshatai Rapi. Okay. Akoro Me Yatonga. Manantrano Mutamahu. Statedam Gavacham Devi Dulapam Puvi Manabaihu. Gopaniyam Prayatanena Najyayam Yasya Kasyachit. Taba Pridya Mahashani Gavacham Katyatedu Puttamu. Eka Kusharasya Manantarasya Kanukasachashwiri Ritahu. 뜨르시뚜뿌 자는다스뚜 비크네쇼 데바땅 빠리끼일띠땅 까문 비잠 까문 비잠 샤크티롱은 까라흐 살바까말 타시드타예 살바비크나니 살바비크나 비나샤야 비니요가스뚜 길띠따흐 티아나무 라그담은 포자스바루밤 라사다루 너사로자 티루탐 뜨리나뜨람 바샴 자이방은 구샴 바 바라다담 바라다마 바야담 바라다마 파야담 바후필타라야는 담 샤그디야 유그담 가자시암 브르투라 자라 자터람 브루투따라 자터람 나가야주뇨 바비담 대밤 자는드랄 타주덤 자는드랄 타주덤 사깔라 파야하람 비크나라잠 사나마미 sorry push 까바짬 간웨쇼 메시라흐 파투 파람 파투 가자나나흐. Is that because I'm not wearing my cape? Yeah, this is a factor. This has become a factor because I've been wearing it so much that I feel naked without it. I don't have any tools. This is like a magic item for me now. It has become a magic item. It went from a fashion statement to a magic item. I'm gonna read this again. 가발짬은 간웨쇼 메시라흐 파투 파람 파투 가자나나흐 너트레 가노파티흐 파투 가자깔너흐 슈르티 마마 까폴라오 가노나 타수투 크라넘 가는 탈바푸 지타흐 무캄 메수무카흐 파투 지부캄 기리자 수타흐 지흐밤 파투 까노크리두오 따는따는 라크샤투 돌무카흐 파짬 비나야카흐 파투 까셰탐 파투 마호트 가트흐 스카는 타오 파투 까작스카는 토 파후 메피크나나 샤나흐 하스타오 라크샤투 헤라문보 바쿠셔흐 파투 마하발라흐 오로다얌 메 까너파티루다람 메 마호다라흐 나피 까문 피라흐르다야흐 브르셔텀 파투 수라프리야흐 까뚜임 메 피카트흐 파투 구히야 메 구하푸지타흐 우루 메 파투 까우마람 자누니 자 까노티파흐 장은케 가자파라다흐 파투 구르파오 메 둘자뚜이브리야흐 자라노 둘자야흐 바둘상은감 가는나 야카흐 아모도 메그라타흐 파투 프라모다흐 파투 브르셔타타흐 타쿠시누에 파투 세드티쇼 파메 비크나 타랄 찌따흐 프라지암 라쿠샤투 맘 니티암 제는타 마누이 비나야카흐 아그네얌 바크라토는 두어 메 타쿠시너시암 무마수타흐 나이라티암 살바베케나샤흐 파투 니티암 가누에시바라흐 프라티지암 시드티다흐 파투 마야비암 가자깔너카흐 가우베리암 살바시드티샤흐 이샤니암 이샤나는다나흐 우트밤 비나 야카흐 빵아뚜 아토 무셔까바 하나흐 디반 고쿠슈이라 타발라흐 빵아뚜 니티암 가자나나흐 라트라우 빵아뚜 까너그리두흐 사는 티오흐 수라바는 디따흐 빵샹은 고샤 빵샹은 고샤 파야까라흐 살바따흐 빵아뚜 맘 사당 그라하푸 따비샤 제피아흐 빵아뚜 니티암 가자나나흐 사뜨밤 가자스타무 빵짬 부두팀 지냐남 스모르팀 다얌 잘마짜뚜비탐 라크시밈 라지잠 길팀 꿀람 바푸흐 타남 티아남 그르함 다라는 바우드라는 사킴 스타통에 에까다는 또바뚜 시리마는 살바따흐 샹은까라 드마자흐 시드티담 길티담 데비 브라바투아는 니아따흐 슈지흐 에까깡람 드비깡람 바피 파크티마는 나타시아 둘발람 둘라팜 겐체트 드리슈 로케슈 비디아트 살바파 바빌 무구토 정야테 부비 마나바흐 얌얌 까마야테 니티암 수돌라 파마노라타무 땀땀 브라브노티 사칼람 셔는마사는 셔는마사는 나는 셔는마사는 나뜨라 삼차야흐 무하나스담은 파나 깔셔마라노 무하나스담은 파나 깔셔마라노쯔짜 떠남 바샤무 스마라노 데바자야는데 나뜨라 까리야 비짜라노 살바비 그나하람 데밤 그라하비도 니바라노무 살바샤뚜르크 셔야까람 살바바트티니바라노무 드르뜨베담 까바짬 데비 요 잡베는 많은 드라무드 담마무 나 와지아테 사 비크나우 카이흐 가다지다비 꾸트라치트 볼제 리키트반 비티바드 타라예디오 나라흐 슈지흐 에까방호 시라흐 까는투에 부자이트반 까노티파무 에까 구쇼라시아 마는드라시아 까바짬 데비 둘라파무 요 타라예는 마헤샤니 나 비크나이라 비푸야테 까누에 샤흐르다얌 나마 까바짬 살바시드 티다무 바투에드방에 바트예드방에 비타시아시드 티흐 까레스티땅에 나빨강시암 마헤샤니 까바짬 야트라 꾸트라치트 다타비암 파그티 유그다야 구루데바 파라야 짜 이티 श्री रुद्रायाम एकाकुशरगानपति कवचम अथवा त्रैलोक्य मोहन कवचम samambol. Okay, so kind of fits in a way. I'm gonna end my show with this. I just read you what is known as Ekakushara Ganapati Kavacham. I'll flesh that just once more so everybody sees it again. It says I have one viewer. So yeah, Ekakushara Ganapati Kavacham. That's the English equivalent, or trying to be as much as it can. I hope. And this is the text. 37 verses long, and I just read you the whole thing, and it's and it's written so that it's really pleasing to the ear to hear. Um, something to play while you're meditating. You're thinking like of the seventh form. I believe this is the 17th or the seventh form of Ganuesha. That's the elephant god, Ganuesha. Okay, so I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you very much for visiting my broadcast. I'm gonna end the stream and broadcast at the same time. Sorry, it's a technical term. That's what I have an option for. I'm gonna do yoga pretty soon, in maybe an hour or less. See you soon. Bye.